Hi, doctor. Alright, touchy subject. I don't know. This is a hard one to talk about. Sexual addiction. Oh man, what a long road that is. I remember when I was 3 or 4. I remember going into the back alley and playing with kids, and I found a part of a Playboy or a Penthouse. I don't remember. And I was so intrigued and attracted by that. It's funny because I knew that it wasn't right. I knew that it was wrong at that age, even still. But I remember hiding it from my mom and her finding it and getting really angry about it. Of course. But ever since then, I always searched for it. Even at that young of an age, I remember another story in preschool. Me getting in trouble because there was this cute little black penguin. She was all black. She was so cute. We decided together to, during nap time, get in a little trouble. And we did. little touchy feely, and we got caught. Um, totally got sent to the principal. Man, I got in trouble for that one. Another preschool story. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I remember getting in trouble for drawing Santa Claus. I don't know if it was Christmas, but Santa Claus. But he didn't have any clothes on. He wasn't doing anything like perverse, but he just didn't have clothes on. And I remember them thinking, what the heck? Like, their response was not normal. And I just didn't know what to do. Like, I don't know. Like, just remember, it's just fascinating to me. And I remember, the internet coming around at the time. And man, when I moved in with my dad and it was easily accessible, back in the early 90s. I mean, you had that dial-up connection and you had to wait for each little picture to like load and drop down. But I was just fascinated. Man, before I was 10. I was addicted such a young age. And pornography, like, is so rampant now. It's so available. I mean, it's crazy, but, like, and I remember during my marriage, going and seeing, like, counseling for addiction, too, and I remember it not helping so much. In fact, me going and talking about it and focusing on it made it almost worse for me. But, you know, it's still around. Still, I still have trouble not looking at pornography every once in a while, but it's like, I think when I stopped focusing on it so much, it kind of died down a little bit. But my ex was great with that. She knew about it and she was understanding about it. And oh my gosh, like I wish that was more our world. I feel like, man, if you'd known, I mean, who knew that I would be exposed from society at like 4? How does that even mess with your head? Change your wiring up there, Like, I don't I feel pretty asexual these days. I don't really have anything going on. I got all my energy out when I was a kid. I'm hyper, but that part has kind of gone away as I get older. But I mean, oh my gosh. I think I was blessed with being obese during high school and younger age. That helped keep me single and unattractive to the female audience. Because, like when you're exposed to pornography and stuff, you really do get the wrong image. You objectify women more or you objectify men more, and you get the wrong picture of what a healthy relationship would be. By the time that I married my ex-wife, though, I had a much better grasp and control over it. I'm actually I thought I was quite a gentleman, you know, as gentlemanly as I could, being an ADD kid, right? Um, but I mean, through high school, like, thank goodness I was a fat kid. I was short and fat, and that saved my butt, because I would have done something stupid. I mean, I don't know. And I hear these stories about what happens to girls or boys, you know? And like, how can you I don't know. It's hard to like really feel so judgmental against them. Especially, I've been a psych nurse before, and so many of the girls and guys have been molested or raped, you know, and what that does to the mind. You know, I got a little piece of that with getting addicted at such a young age, but like how terrible and horrible it is on your mind, and how long it affects your whole life. Your whole life. I don't know how many people are probably in prison or in a psych hospital or have psych issues because of sex, because of, you know, abuse of that, and how much that carries on in families, you know, and how much that just, I don't know. It's scary to think, and it's hard to judge. It is so hard to judge, you guys. Do you know that person? Do you know what they've been through? Do you know at what ages they were exposed to what? We're so quick to jump on that bandwagon and judge these people. And it's terrible. Both parties. There's no justification for both. But man, we gotta be so careful how we judge, I think. I mean, doctor, I just want to like scream that out sometimes. Like, it's been such a long trip, and it still is around, you know. It doesn't quite go away. I just get older, and either I get lazier, or my body chemistry changes enough where it doesn't have such a hold. But man, like, mentally, emotionally, that just scarred me so young. In our society and how available it is today, like, I can't even imagine what our kids have to deal with, and how that really does affect their minds and how they see relationships and how they date. I mean, it affected mine, and the internet and smartphones weren't available at the time, you know, but now they are. And I feel like we're setting our world up for more loneliness, because higher rates of divorce, because we have a skewed idea, and I mean, I'm not just saying sexually, but like, we have such a skewed idea of what a real relationship should be, and a partnership, and you know, working together and to make a better, I don't know, better world. I don't know. Anyways, there's more to it, but that's the Cliff Notes version, I guess.